You can do so much more than what you're doing today, and there's nothing that can limit you. I've seen enough to be able to confidently tell you all that. So please take what I'm saying quite seriously, because it may seem obvious, it may seem simple, but then challenge yourselves to actually follow these pieces of advice. So I'll start with some quick stories before I give these short bits. You know, when I was younger, I still love football, soccer. And for some reason in my head, I knew what I wanted to happen, but then my legs were not doing the same thing. And for a very long time, I did think I was not good at soccer, and people around me were amazing at it. But I stuck at it. And interestingly enough, based on sticking at it, what I'd learned, suddenly I was able to apply it in different environments. And I became soccer captain for universities, for school. And I was amazing. I became amazing at soccer, only that I did not want to take it to the professional level. So what I'm going to say is tenacity. It's not because somebody around you has the skills and people are talking and, you know, seem to be better than you, that you should stop at something. If you want to do it, keep going, and you'll be surprised at how amazing that transformation can become for you. So in your learning, stick at things, be consistent, keep going. If it doesn't work, try something else, etc. So that tenacity is key. And something that's applied to that, you know, I don't know if many of you know who Michael Jordan was, but Michael Jordan used to practice a lot, and he was practically still the best ever basketball player to have ever lived. He missed more than 9,000 shots, lost more than 300 games, but yet was the best. Make mistakes. Make mistakes. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. Everybody's going to make mistakes. There's nothing that would, you are going to make mistakes. But then if you're scared of making mistakes and you make those mistakes, they become much worse. But if you identify with the fact that making mistakes is a part of this process, then you could be a lot more progressive. Make mistakes. It's part of the process. And last but not least, I work for Pega. I've directed my own teams, etc. Now I'm an account executive. I basically control my own income because it's based on my performance. I'm grateful. However, that's not all I am. I get involved with investments across the African continent on land and mortar. I call it brick and mortar. I also own a hotel. I make my own rules. So make your own rules. Don't be discouraged by what people say, what the norm seems to be. Believe in what you're thinking, because there's a basis for why you thought a certain way. There's a rationale. There's something that influenced you to think a certain way. There's nothing wrong with that. Validate that thinking. If it's wrong, it's wrong. You made a mistake, like I said earlier. But make your own rules and keep pushing forward. Those are practical tidbits that I'll share with you.
Wow, quite insightful. Thank you very much, Raphael. I hope all young people who are listening to us are really here to take away